Associated Rival MT10. This will be my first associated car since my RC10 Graphite back in the 80s, long time ago. So, everybody knows how to take something out of a box. So what have we got? We've got a monster truck, a little bit on the small side perhaps initially. Standard fare, double wishbone suspension, 2S, 3S, 4-wheel drive. Hopefully it's going to jump a little bit. Initially I would say perhaps the plastics are slightly firm, there doesn't seem a huge amount of flex in there.
They're really thick and solid looking though.
Quite thick, and there's some alloy bits in there, but they're not. You get your helium and do that with the wheels, the whole thing flexes back and forwards, and you can see it cartwheeling at 50 miles an hour and not braking. This
Tyres are almost identical to Badlands.
They are very Badlandish.
And feel about as soft. It's got anti-roll bars, which you'd expect more from a race-orientated rig than a basher, which is kind of cool, because with a basic basher like a Rustler or something like that, I tend to not enjoy driving them because there's no real control, they're just all over the place. So if this works as a basher and has point and squirt controllability, it'll add, like, you know, then you can enjoy driving them, take them to a track. It's got a hairnet.
That's when you're in the shower.
What's the motor? 550, 540? I can't tell from there.
I don't know, 540 I guess. 3300 kV. It's kind of standard. The speed controller actually, although it's a reedy speed controller, looks remarkably similar to your reactor speed controller.
Yeah.
Helium, which I believe is all made by Hobbywing.
Most stuff is, isn't
So
it?
what can possibly go wrong with that?
Got a adjustable wheelie bar, currently in its lariest wheelie position.
What I'm going to say, for the point of the video, the battery case is quite short. So if you have your low cost 3S lipos like I do, these don't fit. So you must make sure you get slightly shorter batteries to fit in.
Same as my Rustler.
The Rustler, yeah, the Rustler you can cut out though and put bigger ones in.
Yeah, but
The Lozzie, the Lozzie Budge array is kind of similar. You've got limited battery options.
it's got random little styling cues like side steps,
So a side step that hides under the body,
exhaust underneath,
exhaust pipes.
and the prop runs underneath under that
Look
cover.
underneath, you've got prop shaft in there, steering gear, differentials.
Obviously the suspension pins have got go into metal at either end, so you're less likely to snap those off on landing, which is good. Shocks look like your average, actually I'd say these look like 1/8 bore shocks rather than 1/10.
Big, they are plastic, but they're quite big.
And the threads look, I mean, like on the Rustler they're almost a fine machine thread, which is why they pop off, whereas these, that looks a slightly more substantial thread.
Do you think that feels a bit heavily damped at the back?
Yeah, but it might be, I don't know if it's damping or the fact it's got anti-roll bars on that as well, because it's all working.
Well, that'll only stiffen it left and right, won't stiffen it straight up and down.
It's new still.
Running
That
in.
looks fairly nicely waterproofed.
The receiver itself, I don't think a bit like your crawler. I think the case is sort of splash resistant, and the actual receiver itself has the waterproof coating on. So the
Which is
receiver
good.
itself is supposedly waterproof. Good idea. I think everyone should do it.
It's an attractive shell actually. It's nice.
Shell's quite pretty. Looks well made. How strong it is. It doesn't feel too thin, to be fair. So it might be all right.
Right, and it's fairly well enclosed in everything.
And then the servo. We can't really see much on the servo. It's got a metal
Case, but not metal mount, so the case is fairly irrelevant.
I can't see anything else. Label around. I don't know what.
Nice little touches like the wheel nut covers. Obviously Method is an actual wheel brand out in America, so they've got involved with a bit of license in there, and it stops everything getting so grimy and dirty.
Actually unscrew a bit of a pain. So I'm going to unscrew them to get to the wheel nut there.
Yeah.
I suppose you don't take the wheels off very often, do you?
No. Yeah, no, it looks good. Look better with a bit of mud splashed up it.
I think we can do that.
What else do you get in the bag? These? Is that it?
So
Rusty.
The toolkit.
Are they rusty or are they bronzed?
They're not rusty. They're just stylish Allen keys.
Brilliant. My
Yeah.
Jimny's really stylish.
Proper big instruction book. A couple of other little notes.
Oh yeah, radio gear. What's that like? It's got bling
Yeah.
wheel handle.
So I don't know who manufactures it. It's kind of the cheap end of the scale, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
it'll work.
alright.
It's got a foam wheel.
There's no made in China, but everything is.
What is it? So 110 scale. That's the Tamiya TT02 chassis rally car. You can see that the Rival isn't that big compared to what some things may be.
Slash. Most people know the size of a slash, and this is your average 1/10 basher size.
That's a slash.
So again, longer wheelbase, and these aren't that long.
It's probably got a similar wheelbase to the Rustler.
Yeah, well, we'll find it out in a minute as I brought mine along.
Here we are, Associated MT10 Rival monster truck. First run in the dirt. Mike's brought his Rustler along for some comparison.
Yeah, well, what we thought was, anyone that's been in the RC game since the 90s knows roughly how quick a Rustler / Stampede platform is. So even though they're not direct comparison, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, just you'll be able to see roughly how quick that is in comparison to a known platform. And size-wise, they're actually almost identical.
It does. I was going to say, I don't know.
I'm on 2S at the moment.
That's just 2S.
Nice. There's no point saying we'll have a drag race, because it's just not 4 and 2-wheel drive is not a fair reflection. So we can have a sort of rolling race in a bit.
Oh, I'll tell you what, buddy, this is all
On
right.
2S, it's flying. Are you hungry?
I'll tell you what, this is quite a good little thing for racing around.
I'm quite enjoying this area actually. We don't really come here with the bashers at all. It's quite good, undulating. Oh yeah, I forgot I got TSM on this. I wonder why I could suddenly drive. Because it's being done for me. So let's have a bit of side-by-side action then. Go up there, come back this way. So there's no point trying to launch it. If we roll into it.
Puddle there then.
Puddle. Ready? Go!
Oh, hey, freestyle. Oh,
that's alright, I thought something happened with mine, but I think it's just literally
stick.
Zero grip. Get a good, like, one of these going on so you can get the water droplets in the slow-mo. Time for my first impression.
Yeah, my battery done. Back, Mike's go.
Goes forwards well, turns left admirably. You say the brakes are a little bit fierce.
Yeah, you'll see, it'll turn over when you get them.
Oh yeah, it turns over when you come. This is my driving skill though, you have to remember. I have a thought. See, I can even avoid you. When that ever happens? That is the handling benchmark. Do I smash into full or do I skim under it? You turn, or that. The Rustler doesn't turn. Yeah. It's punchy, it handles well. Initially it's, you know, toughish.
We haven't broken it yet.
Shut up. Say it when you're driving. Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I like it when you can come up the dip and then like hold a wheelie. I won't be able to do it now. You know, a little truck and 2S can be a load of fun. And normally, as I proved with my Rustler, that until recently has been 2S. 2S is all day fun. That you're really unlikely to break anything apart from a savage landing. Split second you go to 3S, it's like, and everything's, yeah, it's just, what's better in a way, this is perfectly quick enough now and you can have fun all day. I'm not saying it will break on 3S, but just generalising. Or, you know, or you put 25S in something and have 10 seconds of really impressive explosions. I'd much rather just have a nice long fun bash without worrying. Yeah, I really, really like it. Oh, grip roll. I think that's very nice. It's getting a bit dirty underneath. Those crack guards are sort of doing their job though on the leading edge and the rear arms.
Yeah.
They keep a lot of it out of the... Without being patronising, anyone that doesn't know, if you put a sort of shield in front of the shock absorber shaft, it doesn't drag all the grit up and ruin the rubber seals in the top body. So it's a good idea to run shock socks or have some kind of shielding.
It's kind of a thing with four-wheel drive, because front wheels are thrown back into the rear workings, aren't they?
Happy enough with that go really. I'm just driving in circles now. It's more fun when there's two cars working.
Yeah. Well, should we try it on 3S then and see what happens?
Yeah.
You can see how much crud the hair deck keeps out of the inner workings. Filthy. Yeah. 3S test. Let's break it.
Is that a test?
Yeah, I guess it would be. Have an extra test.
It's Wheelie Bar. Yeah, that's not doing anything extra. Oh. Oh, fail. We did have an issue with this battery back at base where it wasn't happy. Alright.
I think it goes really well on 2.
In the next video, we try 3S. And it's just starting to drizzle again, and we're going to go get the crawlers and try my Hobby Wing axe system. But we don't need a video of that, because we're in the same place with the same crawlers as last time, doing the same obstacles. But this is awesome. Look at it. It's all caked in dirt. It's in one bit. Happy days. Battery's probably ready for the bin though. Can it crawl?